lot has happened in the world of One Piece in October 2025. Hello motherfuckers, welcome back to the motherfucking channel. It has been a long month for October in One Piece, okay? And I'm here to recap it all, okay? From the news, whether it's good news or bad news, to everything that happened in the manga and even touching in the anime. Let's get into the details. But before I start, please like and subscribe. We're almost at 7K. Please like and subscribe. But I just uploaded a video, a theory about Davy Jones having the chop fruit. Just please go watch it. But let's get into this recap, okay? Now the month started off with my first point, Oda's break. He is going through things with his health, and you know, I'm pushing, I want him to have a little bit more breaks, have a little bit more consistent breaks, because he's getting older, okay? He's been doing One Piece for 26 years at this point. He needs a little break, so more power to him when he takes a break. And now we're gonna jump into the manga here, okay, with my points. My second point is, I feel like GARP is finally seeing the other side, okay? We know he's still in the Marines to this day. It is what it is, but I feel like this is where things were turning for him in his head. And I just uploaded my predictions video of God Valley, and this was one of my predictions. GARP was gonna see the other side. Not just what the Marines do and say, but what the outcome of what the Marines do and say, you know? And my third point is Eris says that she will off herself and teach Blackbeard if they're almost caught by the Holy Knights, the world government, whatever. She will off herself. That's crazy to me, okay? That's a crazy intro to a character. Blackbeard's parents might be some of the most craziest people in all of One Piece. It's insane. Now I really understand why Blackbeard is the way he is. Just saying. Now my fourth point is Kaidou officially gets his devil fruit here on God Valley. But I'm so glad that he got it, and people were kind of like gassing the fact that Katakuri could have had it. In the fan art that was coming out, there was some that was okay, but I was just like, I don't know. Kaidou was that guy, and he was meant to have that fruit. Personally, that's just my thoughts personally. Now my fifth point is Rox ends up killing his own family. They are Domi Reversied. He kills his own family. It's just, Rox's character is just, his whole storyline so far has just been tragic. Okay, tragic. And it's not over. Right? The sixth point is Imu finally arrives here on God Valley through Saturn's body, which is insane. That panel looked insane. That's some of Oda's best art, okay? And it's gonna look even crazier in the manga, or in the anime, okay? It's gonna look insane. Now my seventh point is Rox calls Imu the world, which is very interesting and sparks a lot of theories out there. I kind of want to cover some on my YouTube channel. I don't know, I'm not sure which ones sound the best, but it is a very interesting thing. Which brings me to my eighth point, because he also calls him the king of the rats. And I said this in this, I think it was a spoilers video, I do not want Imu to have the rat fruit. I really don't. Like, that would be so terrible, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's more just like a metaphor or just a comparison. I don't know. And my 11th point is Imu calls Rox Davy Jones. And this is so interesting. It's interesting to me because obviously he can feel the will or the energy of Davy through Rox, okay? And it just goes a lot deeper, okay? I have a video about this coming out very soon, so stick with me, walk with me. Now my next point is Rox says he is not Davy Jones, but indeed a promise must be kept. Now this to me was the most intriguing moment from October, just because it brings another layer onto this Rox character and the Davy Jones clan, or the Davy clan themselves. What promise is he talking about? Is it related to Joy Boy's promise? Is it related to the will of E? What is this promise that needs to be kept from? It's interesting. Okay, to me, that's the most interesting thing that came out of. Well, there's a couple more things, but that's one of them. Because my next point is the promise is the reason that the Davy clan must be eradicated. They must be erased. That's what Imu says, and that's what I'm saying. That promise, it has to be something important, something that if other people found out, it would be life-changing or world-changing. Okay. And my next point is, this is kind of like a dialogue from, I think this was 1163 that all this happened. Imu says his world, the world of Mu, isn't completed yet, which is just like, what's not completed yet? Does he just need one piece to complete the world? I'm sorry, walk with me. I don't know, it's another interesting, a lot of lore, or just like interesting topics were brought up in 1163, and I'm just obsessed. Okay. And my next point is, Rox says that this isn't your world, Emu. It's just not. And it's like, where are we going with this? What does this all mean? Why is he the world? Why is he saying that this is his world? It's just, I don't know. I really don't have any theories as of right now, but I would love to know what you guys think about that in particular. Okay, now we're gonna jump to a little bit different here, okay? Captain John indeed does have Captain Kid's current devil fruit, okay? The Jiki no Mi. We have been speculating since we've seen Captain John's arm, the epithet Captain John, the epithet Captain Kid. Are they related somehow? Maybe it's just they had the same devil fruit. Who knows? But I like that we got that confirmation. Okay. And my next point is Ganzui has the Bomu no Mi, which currently belongs to Mr. 5, which is also interesting, and also was something that I mentioned in my predictions video. We're going to see more devil fruits that are already in use, the old users of them. I was right. And I hope we're going to see more, because I think that's interesting, and I feel like these people have connections somehow, some way. I don't think it's just the devil fruit, okay? Especially John and Kid. Okay? And the next point is they end up fighting. Ganzui gets the best of John, and Shiki comes to finish it off, okay? Shout out to Shiki. I really love Shiki, and I wish we could see more of him. He should have been in that, what I'm about to get to here in a minute, but I feel like he needs more face on God Valley, okay? Because my next point is where I feel like Shiki low-key belongs, okay? Big Mom, Kaido, Whitebeard, Roger, GARP, and Rox all attack Emu. This, to me, this is the best action moment that we've gotten in October from One Piece overall. In the anime and everything, I think this just trumps everything. It's like a One Piece headcanon event that came to life. All these strong characters coming together just to take out one being. You know, I never got why people wanted a God Valley movie, but I get it now, because that moment right there deserves a very cinematic 3-minute in an episode of One Piece. I would say even like 5-minute. Like build up and just, oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful in the anime. It's definitely gonna be beautiful, but I think that is such a huge moment. Huge. Okay, so my next point is Emu tanks that attack. It doesn't matter. And I said this a few days ago, I don't remember what video it was, but it's just, it goes to show Emu is on a whole different level. These are top tiers here. We're talking about GARP, Roger, Big Mom, Whitebeard, Kaido, Rox, all attacking at once, and you just brush it off like it's nothing. Emu is the final villain. He has to be. And my next point is Rox is unfortunately Domi reversied, and this puts a lot of things into, you know, because at this point it's just like Imu can Domi reverse anybody that he wants. Okay, there is theories out there that he can only Domi reverse people that are on their homeland, or I think that's stupid personally, because it would just take away from the overpoweredness that he has, and or he, she, who knows, the overpoweredness that they have, and I think that that would be so stupid. So I don't know. And while fighting back the Domi Reversi, Rox says that Davy Jones was the former king of the world, and that right there, to me personally, that line was the greatest thing that came out of October in One Piece. Personally, I mean, the attack, the Big Six attacking Imu, that was crazy. Okay, action wise, that's the best. But this right here, low key, high key, is the best lore drop of 2025. And my next point is Imu orders Rox to kill everybody on the island, including Blackbeard and Ares, and it's just so sad. I mentioned it before, but we just were introduced to Rox not even 6 months ago, okay, and it's already about that time. His run was generational. Dare I say generational? Okay, when it comes to One Piece characters, this man really holds the torch high up. Like, I don't know. And my next point is Rox begs Roger and Garp to kill him, and it's just like, ugh. But at the same time, him asking those two in particular just really goes to show their relationship and their bond, and the respect that Rox had for those two, because he knows that they're like top tiers and they can take care of this if need be. But it's just, I'm not ready to let him go. I don't think they are either. And that fight begins, okay, in the manga, and it's gonna continue on through the next couple chapters, and it's just, I don't know, it's somber, it's bittersweet, because I know it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be showcase Roger and Garp and Rox, okay? Okay, now we're going to jump into the anime, okay, just a little bit here. The five elders are currently destroying Vegapunk's labs to find the Denden Mushi that is giving Vegapunk's speech out to the entire world. They are so mad. They are so, this is rage bait 10,000, okay, you know, and like, I honestly, I get why they are so persistent about this, because if they don't, Imu's gonna get them, you know. Imu, if that information, which it does, we know it happens, Imu's gonna be pissed. So I mean, like, I get it. And my next point is the message officially began, okay, like, in September, I said it officially began, but now it officially begins. All the important stuff. He was procrastinating to get more and more people to watch or listen, and the important shit is coming. Okay. My next point is Emmett begins to make his way to the fight, and that moment on Egghead is gonna be spectacular. I can't wait. That's, for me, that's gonna be a holiday, okay, an absolute holiday. And my next point is Akira Oda, who is a animator, does a beautiful job animating Gear 5 in the past and in that episode. But it was so spectacular and so beautiful. I'm glad that he did it, and an amazing job doing the Red Rock animation. Personally, this is a personal opinion, but that is my favorite move that Luffy does. Okay, it's so cinematic, and when he says Red Rock, he means it, and you can feel it. Okay, the emotion is there. Hello. Okay, and that's really all from the anime. Let's get into the news in the world of One Piece that happened in October. Let's start with the live action. We got a bunch of posters for Laboon and what's that dude's name, Crocus, from the live action, and it's looking good. Okay, I like the first season personally, So I have high hopes for the second season, and that is releasing in March 2026. So things to look forward to. And we finally get the official colorings for the Straw Hats on elbaf. They look gorgeous. They look beautiful, as per usual, you know. But we also get the colorings for the official colorings for the Holy Knights. And once again, in Holy Knight fashion, disappointment. I'm sorry, disappointment. I was hoping for white and gold, maybe a little black. Okay, but no, it was just, it's a mess. They're a mess. They're flops. I can't. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I literally just uploaded a video why Garling is the worst character in One Piece. Go watch that. And I also uploaded why the Holy Knights are just mid. Okay, go watch those videos. And my next point is, which is huge, is 26 years of One Piece. I think it's October 19th, something like that. I'll put the facts up on the screen, but 26 years of this beautiful series just going on. I am 27 years old, okay, so that's a lot. It's just, oh my gosh. So shout out to Oda. He definitely deserves a round of applause. 26 years of consistent bangers. His mind is just so beautiful. Okay, shout out to Oda. Okay, now my next point is kind of bad news, but kind of good news at the same time. In 2026 and onwards, we will only be receiving 26 episodes a year. Which, I mean, if you look at it, comparing it to other years, some years it's like 30 to 35, and sometimes lower, sometimes higher. Okay, so it's not that much of a difference, but I understand. Okay, the animators need some sort of breaks. Okay, they are working very hard weekly to do this. Okay, and I think it's just gonna make the anime itself feel more desired. I know it's at this point right now it is very beautifully animated and stuff, but I feel them. I understand, and it's just I feel like it's gonna be good for the anime, but at the same time, oh my god, it's so hard for me not to want to just binge. Okay, it's really so hard. So this is gonna make it even harder, but at the same time, I feel like it'll be worth it. Okay, you guys let me know how you feel about this 26 episode situation. And my next point is the Heroines novel that is getting animated officially. They have dropped some designs for Nami and Robin, and I think somebody else, I'm not sure. But they look so beautiful, per usual, of course. And honestly, I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to it. And my next point is the anime will be on a break from January till April. I'm pretty sure April or March. And like I said, 26 episodes a year. They have to start somewhere, okay? And it's just, I'm gonna be so bored. I'm gonna be so bored. My next point is elbaf will officially begin in April, which is my birthday, so I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a huge thing. I probably will save up all the episodes up until the end of April and just celebrate, have a big solo celebration party and watch all of the episodes of One Piece I have saved up. So that'll be fun. And my last point is for the news section of October 2025 is Oda did an SBS, and some interesting things were actually dropped in these SBSs. We finally get the reveal that people have been itching for this theory, okay? Queen is Frankie's dad, okay? He didn't outright say it, but it's enough. It's enough. Frankie is indeed Queen's son. Okay. And I fuck with it. I like that. I really do. What are the people calling it? Nepo piece lately has been on fire. And the next point in this SBS is Jinbei's penis is blue. Yeah. Thank you, Oda. Thank you. And the last point is Zunisha poops. Yes. I always wanted to know that. You know, I always wanted to know if Zunisha relieved thank God, I know it now. Okay, that's everything that happened in October 2025 of One Piece. Like I said, I'm doing this at the beginning of every month, recapping the last month. So stick with me. I'm new here to this One Piece YouTube situation, and I'm having a lot of fun. Oh, it's too much, almost too much fun. Okay, so stick with me, watch my videos, make sure you subscribe, and I guess that's it. Bye, motherfuckers.